Peace and love, beautiful souls. Welcome back. I'm Alea, and this is Alea's Angels, okay? And today, I just have a very special message from the Galactic Federation real fast. So we're just gonna be getting into this video like super fast because it's not gonna be a long video today, guys. So let's get into it. Alright. Moving all negative energy that you had before you arrived. So it is Ashe. Okay, let's get into this video, guys. I'm gonna start real fast by telling the story of when I was writing this. Writing this video's, notes for this video. I was talking about the moon, and I was gonna use my basic knowledge, on what's going on with the moon and stuff like that. And then I seen 111, which to me usually means pay attention, something. Hey, that's my angels going, hey, wait a minute, y'all. Pay attention to me. Hello. Have something for you. And so I was like, okay, because I only had wrote down about the moon being a soul catcher, and they're like, wait, got some more information for you. Here you go. And so I just started writing, like it just started spilling out of me. Like I just wrote, like I wasn't even thinking about what I was writing. I was just writing, and I was like, and I read it over, and I was like, whoa. Okay. I'll put that in the video, I guess. And they were like, exactly. And I was like, okay. So basically, I just wanted to start off, the story time with that, little story time, but of when I was writing this, my notes for this. So I'll just tell you, where I started, and then the message I got. So I was talking about how the moon is a soul catcher, and how people say go towards the light. How they'll be like, oh, when you die, go towards the light, to the light of heaven, yada yada yada. As I think I explained this. If I didn't, I'm explaining it now. Heaven and earth can only heaven and hell can only happen on earth. I'll say that one more time. Heaven and hell can only happen on earth. Outside of earth, there is no 3D plane. There's no physical dimension. Outside of the 3D dimension on earth, there is nothing physical about any of the other dimensions. So if you want a heaven, you have to have heaven on earth. If you want a hell, you will get hell on earth. That's simple. It's simple. And with the current shift that we just had the other night, the earth has moved into the 5D earth already. Okay, the final shift, the final push into the 5D earth has just happened the other night. I felt the energy, like I woke up, I woke up and I was crying. I felt the energy. I was crying a little bit, and I went straight to doing shadow work because, my ancestors were like, "Get up, shadow work." And so I was crying because crying is a form of releasing, letting go of any emotions, anything that doesn't serve you anymore. So I was releasing a lot during this time, I was like, I'm gonna do my shadow work, and this is at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, oh no, I'm up, but shadow work because I had a lot of releasing to do, just to catch up, tap it. So I was like, oop. But I'm getting a little off topic. So I just wanted to say that the Earth has shifted into 5D. A lot of humans have already been in 5D Earth, but now Earth is in 5D Earth. You feel me? So I just wanted to say that really fast. But like I was saying with the moon, how they tell you to go to the light, right? But outside of Earth, you can't have heaven and hell. They don't exist outside of Earth. Seriously, they don't. You can either live your best life, or you can decide that you don't want. Like, really get out of the matrix. Like, all I can say is, like, get out of the matrix, and then shift your paradigm. Make yourself believe that you can have all the great things. That's shifting your paradigm, is shifting your mindset from a negative mindset to a positive mindset, right? So that's all. Changing those negative core beliefs into positive core beliefs. So the way you think is all different now. We're shifting from our old paradigm that we encountered in our matrix system, and shifting it to a new paradigm of free thinking, positive thinking, understanding that this is a multi-dimensional universe, understanding that there are so many things that we deemed impossible that are very possible in this universe. Okay, so I just wanted to state that a little bit, just, so when I say go to the light, there's no heaven. Going to the light is simply the moon's illuminations, okay? The light that the moon shines, which is just a beam of light shining on the moon to make it light up. But I was saying how they tell you to go towards the light when you pass away. But that's a trap. Simply, that's in my message. That's a trap. Don't go towards the light. You were created in the darkness. Okay? Everything was dark before there was light. There was darkness before there was light. But there was always light in the darkness. So going to the light doesn't make sense for you. So I got this. The soul catcher, it doesn't, a lot of people think that it sends the souls back down to earth. But as I stated, you are on a soul contract. Your soul has free will, okay? Your soul knows what it's supposed to be doing. You signed a contract with the universe, okay? Your soul cannot be thrown back on earth without your permission. You literally have the power of the universe within you as co-creator. So no one else can tell your soul what to do, simply. So a lot of people think that the moon catches these souls and throws them back down to the moon, throws them back down to the earth, and it doesn't. They simply capture souls. So anyone that goes to the light, okay, so anyone that goes towards the light, it simply gets captured by the moon, okay, by the light, by the beam that they're sending. It's simply a trap. It's not you know, you're gonna go back to Earth, you're gonna do this and that. No. You already knew you were gonna go back to Earth. You just got trapped in the moon. That's all. That's all. And what they do with these souls is out of I don't know. I have to look into that more. But they're just catching souls, because the whole thing is that humans, okay, indigenous to this planet or star seeds, humans, okay, are going to keep coming back. And the enemy knows this. The enemy knows that they'll just keep coming back. So how do you lessen the number of people coming back? You capture their souls so they can't come back. This lessens the population. Yeah, they have to capture the souls. They tell you go to the light so they can capture your soul so you can't go back down to earth. So they're not going to fling you back down to earth. They do not have that control over you. You have that control over you. You can come back to earth whenever you want. They do not have that control over you. All they can do is capture your soul to try to keep you stuck so that your soul can't go back down to earth. Okay, so of course, of course, souls. There were souls who didn't get trapped in that nonsense. Who didn't go towards the light. They were like, yeah, I'm gonna head somewhere else. So literally, them heading somewhere else is how we're on this track that we're on. Okay, so. So the souls that escaped the capture of the moon were the ones who were able to tell the Galactic Federation what was going on Earth. Because when the Galactic Federation handed control to these beings, they didn't realize what they were going to do with humans. They didn't know about the Matrix. They didn't know about any of this other stuff. They left us in the hands of these guys, and they weren't aware of what their plans were. And no one blames them. They got conned. Simple. But the souls that escaped the capture of the moon, and didn't come back to Earth right away, went to tell the Galactic Federation. And that's when the Galactic Federation started to make their move. I'll tell you simple. So all the souls who are here plan to be here for the Great Awakening. We are using the Great Solar Flash to take down the evil forces and ascend the Earth's vibration. The enemy is aware of this, but we have been planning this for a long time. Remember, time is non-existent. We chose this time period as the crucial turning point for humanity, and if we succeed, peace will reign all over planet Earth. The enemies will have nowhere to run and will be captured by our forces. We will not come down until after the Great Solar Flash. For now, we leave it in the hands of our light warriors. Please be safe. Peace and love from the Galactic Federation. That was the message that I received, okay? And I just had to relay that message to you guys. Other than that, I wanted to say that the moon doesn't belong to the Earth. It's being held by a tractor beam to orbit around the Earth. And right now, I want you to think of it like Star Wars, like the Death Star, and how they had that really big, you know what I'm talking about. Star Wars fans know what I'm talking about. But basically, that's basically how they have control over the moon, okay? So, the moon doesn't belong to Earth, but they use it as a base to observe Earth, basically. They use it as a way to keep tabs on Earth as what's going on, and, you know, capture souls. I mean, I also wanted to tell you that the moon, okay, the moon landing footage that was put up, you know, when they did the moon landing, was faked. Simply because the real footage had caught alien life on it and ancient ruins and stuff, and they couldn't show that to the public because they hadn't even told people, you know, about aliens yet at that time period. But the real footage had aliens in it because the astronauts met these aliens and talked to these aliens, and that was all on footage. But they didn't want anyone to see that footage, so therefore when they came back down from the moon, they just faked the footage. You know, that's it. So I just wanted to give you those facts, that message, and that's really the end of today's video, guys. Okay, so see you next time, and may peace and blessings be upon your souls. Ashe.